So I've picked my 3 things that I wanted to go do for the Civic Engagement Project. I went to a courthouse and sat in on a case. That was interesting. Second, I went to the city council meeting and got to introduce myself and say while I was there. I got to see what they would talk about. And third off, I went to donate blood. That didn't go as planned, but I was there. I did interview her, and we had a conversation on why it was good to donate blood and how it helped the community. So that was good, and that was one of the cool things because I actually got to talk to the phlebotomist the most, because she was she actually had time to have a one-on-one conversation, so that was cool. And so now I get to show you what I did. So first off, for the courthouse, I went with Hannah. We went and sat in. We didn't actually know which one we were gonna pick because we didn't have any picked out case, because I don't really know how to do that. So we just went, and we ended up picking the most. It was a bad case. The guy who was getting convicted was a bad dude, and it was a bad it was bad. So that was the first one that we went, and here we go to that. So we're at the courts.
Oh wait.
With Hannah, and we're about to go watch some cases. We're about to go get this done. So it was a short case. So it was a child molestation case, and wow, I just can't believe, it's just to think about, and just to see, it wasn't anything I expected. I always expected it to be the movies where it's got you got a nice big a big court. Nothing like that at all. The least to say is that I'm appalled, and just never. Second off, we went to the city council meeting, and it wasn't actually my first time there. I went there the first time with Institute of Community Leadership, and it was good to see there because I haven't met this mayor yet. I met the one prior, and it was actually good to go in there and listen to what they talk about and actually see that they're trying to work on the warehouse district and how they're trying to preserve that, because right now they're trying to pass I wouldn't say it's but they're trying to pass something like a bill that would greatly reduce the amount of income and take away the properties for the warehouses that actually help so much with the with Kent's revenue, considering that we are right there and that we are a warehousing district, and so we have so much money on there. And they are also talking about the street racing problem, but we won't get into that. So I'm on my way to the school board meeting. I'm running a little bit late to it, so I will not be able to introduce myself and ask my question, but I will still be going, and I will still interview somebody. So it was a Kent Council meeting, and I said it was a school board meeting. Yeah, I messed up. Okay, I guess that's my mistake. But I went, and I made it on time to say my name and say what I was there for. They weren't really taking questions, and they were having a private meeting afterwards, so there was no really chance to interview. And yeah, that's about it. Fun times. And third off, we'll get into my trip to the blood work center and how that was an epic fail because they wouldn't let me donate blood due to the fact that I had strep throat earlier and I'm on antibiotics for those. And so they wouldn't actually allow me to. There's actually a couple reasons. The two before that weren't exactly as good. I had gotten a tattoo in the past 12 months and my ears pierced in the past 12 months, but those weren't as big as a problem as the antibiotics, considering that there's the risk of infection, even though I don't think that, like, but they know what they were talking about, and that it wasn't a good idea. So I'll probably go back on the 10th, go donate some blood. Yeah, that should be fun. And so yeah, just arrived at the blood works center. About to go donate some blood. See how this goes? Reading all of the stuff. Fun times. This is what you do when you just say your name and what you do.
My name is Lee, and I'm a blood collection specialist with Blood Works Northwest.
All right. And how does blood donation help the community?
It helps in a ton of ways. Not only for it, it helps people who have lost blood due to accidents. It helps people who have certain blood conditions. They may need certain blood components, and so we don't only collect whole blood, we collect other individual components of the blood, the red blood cells, the platelets, the plasma, and the whole blood donations can also be broken down into their individual components to be used. Bloodworks also does research to improve safety and efficiency of the use of blood products.
So I was not able to donate blood today, but I do have a referral. They won't let me donate blood because I'm currently taking antibiotics for cold or flu I had so I'm not allowed to donate blood until after I'm off them, so now just wait. So that was my civic engagement project. I did learn a lot, actually. I learned a lot about how the court system worked and that it does work. That man is in jail, or he's heading to prison now. And I learned a lot about the courts and the city council, that they are making progress. Now, whether or not that progress is being made fast or not, I cannot talk about because I don't really know. But I know that they are working for it and that they are pushing forward change and progress. And for the Blood Work Center, after talking to the phlebotomist there, I did learn that I already knew like donating blood was helpful, but I didn't know all the ways that it was helpful, such as people missing platelets. I know that they're in definite need of platelets because they had signs posted up everywhere that they needed donation of platelets. So that I didn't know, and so now that I do know that, I understand why it is such a necessity to donate blood, and it just really shows how much you can do for your community by just donating blood, going to the courts, going to council meetings. And I did learn a lot, and I think I have made a progress towards what I think about the community and how I can help.